And there we go.
Wow. There we go.
The only
14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Welcome. There it is.
I'm in a mood. I'm in a mood.
He's in a mood, everybody.
Oh,
There it is.
sorry, that was an accident. No, that was actually an accident. I swear.
So are you. Listen,
Happy
what's
Thursday.
going on, everybody? Welcome on into.
Are you crying? Are you crying?
Happy
Oh
Thursday.
no! The first time you
Yeah.
played that after
We
he's
love
gone.
Mark. I was cleaning clips up and I kept it. I'm like, you know what? That one stays forever. We still love Mark.
We do, and his good looking food on
He's
the
a good guy.
internets.
I thought you were
Good
going to say
guy.
Good
wife. I thought you were going to say his good looking wife.
All right. Put it in the book show season 6, episode number
Yeah.
15. Wow.
Wow.
Live coming at
Okay.
you. Our first post trade deadline
Yeah.
show. So a lot
Pretty
to cover
much.
on that end. And what the hell is going to be going on with this team go forward for the next 2 months? We're going to discuss all that and more. Take it away, producer Joe.
Come on.
Are you crying? Are you crying?
The other one. Other. All right, we are back in here. Put in the book show, home of the no. I am Steve.
Yeah.
We got
Yeah,
Rodriguez.
You see?
never know.
Finally. Oh, stop. Yeah, there's a 0.10 to the millionth possibility now. But
You're
there's a
saying
chance.
there's a chance.
I'm saying there's a chance.
Rodriguez, what's up? Producer Joe is
What's up,
already.
guys?
We've already heard his voice for today.
Oh,
now we
yeah.
hear his keyboard.
Yes, that's enough.
That's
Mhm.
no.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Post deadline. Chat.
Try it
we're
again.
gonna-
Try it again. Try
No,
it
I don't
again.
want to. Just
No,
leave it
no,
in the
try
past.
again. No, you got to
Okay.
get it right. Got
And action. Post trade deadline chat as we
Nice.
go through it. Thank you very much.
Now you
All
know
right,
he's
so
gonna
I'm-
leave his mic on the whole thing because he's
the whole
He's deaf.
show. The whole show. Do you hear my keyboard? Do you hear my keyboard? Yeah.
Yes, a
Yeah.
little bit.
All right.
best
Yeah.
producer in sports.
All right.
That's right. I believe so.
If by best you mean the no, stop. I stopped there.
Okay, let's focus here,
Sorry.
people.
The
Let's
drunkest
focus.
producer in sports.
Focus on in here. All right. So since last we spoke here officially,
Mhm.
obviously we do a lot in the group on Facebook and everything. Full blown sale. Verlander, everybody's gone.
No, it's not a sale. It's not. We're not selling. We're still not selling. It's a restructuring of where we're going to put our money.
Yes.
We're not selling.
Kenneth, welcome in, man. What's up, guys? Here's my
Kenneth.
take. Glad they did it. F it, they were playing like shite. Yeah, I mean, we could just dive right into this. There's
That's
two.
pretty much the take.
But it's not the take of all. You hear Keith Hernandez's take yesterday, a very optimistic take on what happened at the trade deadline. And that was he said, look, the Mets have not lost any ground since the trade deadline, and they've bringing out these guys that we have to look up to see who they are. And perhaps if we didn't go 1-6, had they gone 5-2 or whatever, they're maybe 4 games out of the wild card. So that's Keith Hernandez's school of thought. And then we have Kenneth's school of thought. Which side are you leaning on, Rodriguez?
We were bad with the Hall of Famers, and we've been bad without them. So what's the difference? I mean, you don't have to pay $40 million a piece now. I mean, you do to get rid of them, but at the end of the day, you're going to save those $40 million next year. So we were bad with them, and we're bad without them. At least this way, we can see what Peterson has and what Tyler McGill has. I don't even want to say anything nice about that kid, though. He's pissing me off. He's been
Which
pissing
one?
me
You
off
said
for 2
you said
years.
both of them. Well,
yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Kenneth says, I like it. Look at the Rays. Seniors weren't going 5. We got Acuna. The season was over. Listen, to get somebody in the family of Ronald Acuna is fantastic. That's number one.
Well, listen, no, you don't want to draft his mother. Okay.
Well,
she's
yeah, I guess.
Okay, she can't really play short anymore. She might be able to play outfield.
She can.
You don't want to draft his mother.
Can she go more innings than Peterson?
Who can't? I mean, dude, I'm 58 years old. I could go and throw 5 innings.
Okay, hold on.
What's the difference?
You're already nuclear Rican down there.
I can throw 5 innings. They're not going to be quality innings, but I can throw 5 innings.
But you have the gas to do it, is what you're saying.
Absolutely. Come on. What's wrong with them? Please.
But
60 pitches. I warm up with 60 pitches.
I didn't understand that, but anyway, I think the biggest thing about this trade deadline, the other piece of it is Verlander. You get the number 1 and the number 2 guys in the Astros organization, and they're both projected. And we know what this means. It doesn't always pan out, but at least you have more talent in the top 100. To where you can turn around and flip these guys if you wanted to down the line, or what you want to do in your plans. But the biggest thing is that we now have an owner who has done something that I have never seen happen. I have not seen it talked about before, and that is they basically bought prospects. He's a hedge fund guy, right? Why are we surprised that he hedged his bets here and got these guys out of here and brought in all this young talent? It's great.
He looked at the numbers and he said they don't pan out towards us being World Series champs, as other people have been saying all year. The numbers didn't translate to that. Don't look behind you because the guy's right there. The numbers weren't going to pan out. So he made an assessment. He said, hey, let's go for the young guys. And, we haven't done this since 2006 when we had young guys, 1986 when we had young guys. And what happened around that time? We're pretty good then.
Good
for
team.
At least a few years. So, we have the money to buy what we want, and now we're getting talent in the minors to do whatever we want with it. So I can't be that mad about it. I'm upset with the team as a whole because of the season sucking, but the organization seems to be going the way I would prefer it. Maybe not every Met fan, but I like to build a farm system. That's just
so.
Me.
And it obviously it's good to have, but think about that past owner. What would we have gotten? What would we have gotten for Max Scherzer?
Please, my God!
But
we were
or actually.
Fats. 3 more Bongo Fats we would have gotten.
That's right.
That's exactly. I was going to say 3 pieces of crap. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But instead you get Ronald Acuna's brother, who everybody is saying that he's ahead of what Acuna was doing skill-wise. Obviously not these numbers. And you get the number 1, number 2 guys from Houston, which you would never have pried away from if you didn't put that much money. You didn't send that much money over with Verlander. So,
and we got Vargas. Don't forget about Vargas.
Vargas.
In the Robinson trade.
What was when you first said
We
Vargas?
called up DJ Stewart.
Wait, when you said Vargas, what was that? What was that picture from a few years ago? That
No, not
Keith,
Jason Vargas.
Do
No.
it.
Jason
Do
Vargas.
No,
There it is.
Lawrence
Uncle
is-
Jason.
Oh my God.
Uncle
Are you
Jason.
kidding me?
I haven't thought
Oh,
about
my
him in
God.
years. Was it Jason? Was it Jason Vargas?
Jason
It doesn't
Vargas.
feel right. It doesn't feel right. Somebody chime in.
Producers,
What
let's
is it?
look that up.
Change the
I am
guy's name.
supposed to look it up.
Yeah,
Should
I mean, he wasn't worth
Change
anything
it.
with that name.
What does it matter?
That's who
Not on the
Keith,
team anymore.
who, by the way,
You,
we
It
you
was
could
Jason
you
Vargas.
could put yourself on mute while you do all these.
I
things.
could.
Right?
Especially
You
that I
could.
know you hear the keys. You know,
it's
especially that
not-
I know you hear the keys. Hold on.
It's not for me.
Hold on
It's
a
for
second.
Farace's mother. Do it for Farace's mother, okay? Don't do it for me. Do it for Farace's mother.
Do it for Mama Farace. Do it.
Do it for Mama
Here.
Farace.
Mute.
Mama.
Oh, I'm already
Mama.
done typing. Yes, it was Uncle Jason. It was
Jason.
Uncle Jason. Oh, he was terrible.
As he gave us a chance to win five
Oh,
innings.
don't
It was
you
every
dare
5
say-
innings,
don't
4
you
runs.
Dare say that to me anymore? Good God. Good.
Yeah,
Lord.
so let's not get on a Jason Vargas tangent. Although that was some funny times. So I really couldn't be happier with the way that I mean, if this is the way that it had to go, I couldn't be happier with what they did.
You should
people
be
acted
happy
like
with
we-
the fact that they made a decision, not like the old days when we had the Will Ponds where they would, what are we gonna do? When are we gonna do it? What are we gonna do? When are we gonna do it? You know, decision made, move on, let's go.
Decision made days before the deadline. They were like, all right, let's just do it.
Absolutely,
They got ahead
absolutely.
of the market and they did their thing. Kenneth is saying people are acting like we traded Casimir. I remember him back in the day, but they kept the core young group is still together with Nimmo with a long-term deal, Lindor with a long. Oh, by the way, the biggest bust in shortstop history, Lindor.
Don't talk
gonna get
about
to that.
Lindor. He's terrible.
Yeah,
I
he's
know,
awful.
I
What a
know, I know.
terrible player. Stinks.
I know.
Uh,
He can't
he's-
field. Remember there was somebody used to say he can't field.
That's when you get worried about your organization, when they trade guys who are core pieces that are controlled beyond this year, and they didn't do that. So they obviously have money to spend this coming off season. They will not. They're not gonna say, oh, let's reinvest this money creatively. So that's good.
Come on.
So let's talk about the post-trade deadline Mets. Pete is absolutely obliterating the ball, but he sucks and we should trade him.
They won't resign him. No, he's only the cornerstone of the franchise, the main guy, the polar bear, the face of the Mets. We're not gonna resign him. No, let's just give up.
I can't with some of the fans. We know this. Lindor, what is he batting 304 over the last month and a half? OPS at like 960, RBIs, stolen
He's
bases.
still only batting 245. He's still only batting 245. Right? The guy's terrible.
Terrible.
Hurtable.
All right, Beatty goes down. So we can look at these different positions. Beatty goes down. Vientos is up and not looking all that great.
Oh, boy.
After his first few games back up, he was looking better at the plate. These last several games, not so much. Rodriguez, what's going on with this kid?
It doesn't look like he has a plan. It looks like he's going up there and just waiting for the pitch to be down the middle to take a swing at it. I mean, this is the majors, Vientos. You can't go up there like the minor leagues and just wait for a dumb rookie mistake and hit it. These guys know how to pitch you. They know what they're going to do, and they're going to be more consistent than any minor league pitcher you've ever faced. You have to go up there with a plan. He lets first pitch, second pitch, down the middle, strikes that he can hit, and then
So
they
frustrating.
make him fetch. They make him fetch. It's easy to make a guy like that fetch. He has a long swing anyway. You pitch him inside, high inside, he's going to swing at it. You pitch him low and away, he's going to swing at it. I mean, it's he's being pitched to like a little kid, like a rookie. And that's what a lot of fans need to realize. These guys are rookies. Some succeed more than others, but they need seasoning. That's simple, man.
More than salt and pepper.
Leave my hair alone.
Do I have to download a rim shot sound?
I feel like it should, yes, because
I don't know how I don't have.
We're like a whip out here.
There it is.
That was fantastic. Best.
It was almost as bad as your joke.
Almost.
Listen, but we transitioned into a nice hair discussion.
You sure did.
All right, so Beatty going back down is, I mean, not a big deal. We've seen
he deserves it,
right? And rather than letting him just languish and flail away up here, both in the field later on, more recently, and at the plate. So good deal. How many stars have been sent down? It's happened before, many times.
One of our greatest stars, one of our greatest players on this that ever played for the Mets was sent down his rookie year.
Ever.
The kid, Keith Hernandez, the kid even admitted it. Brett Batty admitted it. He wasn't right. He just wasn't right. You got to go up there with a plan. He's got a sweet swing and a lot of power and a lot of potential. But when you go up there and you don't have a plan, major league pitchers are going to eat you alive. Even the scrubby Vargases will eat you alive. Okay?
Yeah, so definitely believe that was the right move to make. We'll probably see him back up later in the year, and we'll just see what happens come spring training. And
he'll be back in a couple. He'll be back in a couple of weeks when they see that he's got his timing back and he's actually playing baseball. You can't go up there and not play baseball. You got to understand the game, man. You can't go up to the majors and try to play like you're in AA and AAA. Those numbers are great, fantastic that they can put up those type of numbers. But at the same time, you can't rely on those numbers all the time. You have to play in the majors. The majors will make you or break you, no matter who you are. And Alvarez came and he's breaking up the majors. He's doing what he needs to do as a young rookie catcher, playing really good defense with a gun, lots of pop, lots of enthusiasm. Ooh, I got through that word. That's a hard word.
And the smarts.
You smarts, dude.
When that pitch clock is down to one, when pitch that he jumps up quick as a cat for his beefy size.
Wait. I gotta tell you something. It's really funny watching him run. I don't know but when you watch that kid run, even when he hits a home run and he's running around the bases, it's the weirdest run. It's really the weirdest run. Yeah.
But weird. It's not as common for catchers to come up and succeed like he's doing. So that speaks to his frame of mind and his work ethic. Yes.
Yeah, on both sides of the ball.
So he's you can tell he's busted his ass out. He's worked hard to make sure that he sticks here, because we did not need another turnstile catcher.
Oh, you mean Travis d'Arnaud?
And stupid McCann, who let's get 5 RBI against the Mets. We had 5 RBI my entire career with them.
They never gave me a chance. They only played.
Did he have 5 RBI as a Met? Did he get 5 RBI?
Get there.
I don't know. Over under 4.5 RBI as a Met in a year and a half, you piece of shit. That you got the nerve to come back and talk about not getting enough playing time. You're a thief. You're a thief. Give the money back, and then you could talk all you want. Don't you knew this was coming when you brought his name up. You knew that there's a fire for McCann.
There's a fire that burns within. In his loins.
Now I'm done.
His invisible loins.
Let me mute the keyboard before I go type up McCann's stats as a Met. Hold on.
Don't do that.
He went to McCannon. McCannon. You can have it, Joe.
I got nothing to say. No more nice things to say about him.
What can we say about?
Don't say that shit.
Honestly, okay, factually, yeah, he played decent defense. He called a good game, and he had a cannon for an arm. But guess what? He was a black hole man when it came to offense, and they
Well,
gave him 2 years. You know, that's a perfect story of a guy that needs to be a part-time player. That's all. Okay,
yep.
he's good. He's a part-time catcher. Most catchers are. Most catchers can't do a full season. The catcher that can do a full season, there's your superstar, or there's your
Right.
star.
McCann, Bay, Vogelback,
McCann.
automatic out. McCant.
Vientos might be on that list. So hold on, we'll make
Ooh,
up that
not
list
yet.
next
Whoa,
week.
whoa, whoa.
No,
That's-
Whoa,
Wow.
whoa,
The rookie?
whoa.
Whoa,
Come on.
easy.
Come
What are we gonna go? Failed experiment
being
on that
nice.
one?
No.
No, no. I never said that. Yeah. He corrected himself real quick when he called Brett Batty a failed experiment. Come on, man.
Come
Wait,
on.
whoa! Now
Whoa.
you went. Now you go too far, Robin.
He poked-
You go too
he
far.
Did you poke the bear?
I did
Yeah,
not
I'm-
call it a failed experiment. I said give the kid a couple of more weeks,
Farace.
months.
Wait,
Did I?
failed
Farace.
experiment came up in there, but
But I said, you got to give the kid more time before you call it a failed experiment. I'll go back and find it right now. That's what I
Go
said.
ahead. Go ahead. Go back and find it right now. Put yourself
All right.
on mute and go find it.
Hang on a second.
There it is. Somebody
I
put
have
crack in his Wheaties. You should, of course, you have it because he said it.
He said let
He put a
let
question
Beatty,
mark.
let Beatty have another couple weeks at third, then call it a failed experiment.
Go back.
So
to
is
that.
it now a failed experiment?
Oh no! I mean, he didn't get the couple of weeks. He didn't have enough time. But how long are you going to give him? Oh, hold on. Wait. Now. Oh, did you just nod off? Did you just nod off? You did, didn't you? You
No,
did.
I looked down on
You
my-
did. No, not you. Not you.
Oh.
Not you.
Oh, I didn't see Rodriguez, did he? There he goes again.
That's it. I'm on mute the rest of the show.
Okay. Yeah, so we were talking about Alvarez. So
Farace.
yeah.
Every time he comes on again, it's like roach spray.
Like roach spray. Am I blinding? I caught a
Yeah, a
glare
little
there.
bit.
Okay.
Well, that's
I
what woke
caught
me
it on
up.
my peripheral.
You don't have to catch it. The whole audience is catching it. Mama Farace. Well, she's not gonna say anything bad, but she knows. Why do you think she wears sunglasses?
But I thought you said that that it helps you to wake up. So it's cyclical.
I appreciate it.
Producer Joe puts you to sleep.
Oh, it's cyclical.
I wake you up.
Yeah.
Hey, Rudy.
That's okay. We're good.
All right. Let's get back
Rudy?
to the meat and potatoes here. Let's talk about some pitching here. Senga
Let's do it.
has been marvelous. Can't
Dude.
come
on.
Producer Joe wants your thoughts on quality starts.
Excuse me. I threw up a little bit in my mouth right there for a second. Okay. David Peterson, not a quality start. Okay? Not a quality start. 3 innings, okay? Not a quality start. Carlos Carrasco, 7.19 ERA.
Oh my
not a quality start, okay?
Embarrassing.
All right. Tyler McGill, 10 runs. Not a quality start. I mean,
Quintana. Quintana's been good.
No, listen. But you see Quintana pitching his butt off. There's a difference when you go 5 or 6 innings and you really pitch. Okay? And he just came back from being injured. But
He went 7 last inning.
And
last
he went 7.
Start.
Give me 7. Dude, for today's game, I'll take 7 innings. I'll even take 8. That way our crappy Drew Smith bullpen wouldn't
Oh.
have to show up. Let's not talk about a quality start. He's got a 4.0 ERA, and he's a middle reliever. Okay, he only pitches
Trash.
2 innings a week, and he gives up 4 runs a week. Let's just go that
bad.
way. Let's call it what it is. Okay, he sucks. He needs to change up or a curveball or something.
But it's
Anyway,
like when you see how Quintana's been pitching, and you can't help it as a Met fan to think what it could have been if he didn't get hurt and Verlander didn't start off injured. So it's like, damn.
well,
all right.
at the end of the day, bro, I mean, we discussed this, and you Met fans should know this. They put a quality pitching staff together. Whatever you may want to say, if that pitching staff came out the beginning of the year healthy and pitched to their capabilities, not over their capabilities, just to what they currently are,
14-7 start.
the Mets would not be in the position they are now because they would have had a very good couple of months. At least we would have been very competitive with the Braves and with any other team in the league, even though we didn't hit that well because that pitching staff could give you 5 to 7 innings and keep the scores down to 2 to 3 runs, giving us a chance to. But when they were gone, so was our chance. I mean, they put a good team together, guys. You really should believe that. They just didn't perform. Stop blaming management. Stop blaming the front office. Stop blaming the weather. Stop blaming the grass. The guys didn't perform, man.
It's as simple
players.
as that. It's really, I mean, it's not a complicated thing here. It's the players. It's the injuries at the beginning of the year. I mean, think about it. In a span of 2-3 weeks, the best closer in baseball goes down. You lose Justin Verlander, a Hall of Famer who in his last 12, 13 starts, ERA under 2, and
Sick.
a guy like Quintana.
And Scherzer was off.
Yes.
Okay. And then you had to bring in Peterson, who stunk, and you had to bring in Talon McGill, who stunk. Those who they didn't stink last year.
They were supposed to be 6 and 7.
They were supposed to be 6 and 7 and backup in case these 5 guys.
Then wind up being 3 and 4.
Oh, and of course, Carrasco with his usual marvelous 7.99 ERA. You know, come on, man. You don't pitch well, you don't win. That's all. That's all it is.
Yeah, and you know you got off to the good start. It was 14 and 7, and then you just get to the point where the bullpen, who was, remember, our bullpen was phenomenal to start the year, the first month and a half, but then you get taxed. These guys are pitching, and then Drew Smith starts. Now Drew Smith got suspended and came back, and it's more meatball after more meatball. So I don't know if there's a thing there.
They shot their load, dude. They were petered out. I mean, they shot their load. Once people figure you out and the other team start figuring you out, that's why they're bullpen pitchers. And they're not starters for a reason.
Raley has been fantastic. He's been shut down. Let's talk about this guy from yesterday who comes in the game in the 9th inning, gives up a home run, a hit, stolen base because he doesn't know how to hold on any base runners, and then a walk, and then he is like stunned that he was just taken out of the game in a 1-run game.
The guy that said he could strike out Babe Ruth easily, 1, 2, 3. The guy that said he was so good he could do that. Okay, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? The fact that Buck didn't slap him in the face like the little sissy boy that he is, you know, the little whiny, complaining little. I don't even know what to say. Exactly, that guy.
Wasn't he showing him up when he like pointed at himself? Like,
you're taking me out, like me, the guy that's loaded the bases basically for. I mean, first and second, and we had a 4-2 lead, and now it's 4-3, and we could probably lose it. Me, you gonna take me out? Come on. Right then and there, I demote him. I demote him to AAA. I'll rewrite the contract. Epler, you know, bring in some mafia guy, somebody to take him and put him down under. Send him to the Yankees. Bury him under the mound. Do whatever you need to do. Get rid of them, man. Don't come with that nonsense. You stunk. Be a man and say, I stunk. You should have taken me out. That's all you got to do. If you're a man, the Mets will respect you. Fans will respect you. How are they going to respect you when you're
Exactly.
a little crybaby? Me? Yeah.
And a
And he
3
brings in
point.
Kid Rock.
He brings in Kid
Replaces
Rock,
him with
but
Kid Rock.
Ottavino's up to 3.52 ERA, and you got these are the guys that are being put in high leverage situations. Him and Drew Smith, and you got these other kids, these other guys. Bickford, who Kid Rock came in last night and just did the job.
That other guy, the right-handed guy that throws like he's throwing underarm,
Yes,
but he's not. Otto, not is it Otto or Good or Gatto or one of those guys?
got
I don't even.
got the guy that they got.
You know who I liked? I like that tall lefty that they brought in. I like to have a lefty that throws 96, 97.
Yes,
Just come in and throw that high cheese and see if they can hit it, and then just once in a while drop in a change up. But those are change of pace, 1 inning guys, one or two player guys. Well, they have to pitch to 3 players now anyway. So they're basically 3-player guys, they have to 1 inning. You want guys like that. You want to change the pace all the time, stuff. That's why they can't be overused, these bullpen guys. You need starters that go 5 to 7 innings, Farace. Stop giving these guys credit for pitching 3 innings, Farace. I'm just telling you.
never. I think it was awful. 62 pitches too. So we got new names in the pen that are have been more effective than some of the guys that were brought in. Again, like Rodriguez said, they set up the bullpen for success as well. They brought in Raley. They thought Ottavino was going to be the same dude as last year, and wasn't. His ERA is up like a 1.3 from what it was last
He won't
year.
throw a strike. He can't. How can you come in and not throw strikes?
And forget when a runner's on base, he loses all sense of knowing how to pitch. I mean, he did that before, but it's like, and then he throws over a third time to balk. He doesn't know the rules.
Unbelievable. That was unbelievable. And Buck defends him. He says, "Oh, he was thinking the guy was going to go, so he was going to try to get him that way." Buck, come on, Buck.
He's not smart enough.
Move. That was a stupid
Ottavino's
move.
not smart. Like they did catch one guy a couple weeks ago on a good pickup. I can't remember who it was, but it's not Ottavino. Ottavino has no sense of base runners.
Carrasco picked somebody.
Was it Carrasco?
Day, I think. Yeah,
but that was on the third throw over. But he I think they kind of caught him leaning a little, so they picked him off. So it's not a balk as long as you pick him off.
Ottavino's stuff moves really well, man. If he doesn't have it that day, here's another thing. Let's be real here. You want to go back to pitching? Let's not even pick on Ottavino. Let's start going back a little bit, a couple of notches back. Let's go to that bullpen coach that's watching Ottavino pitch and warm up. Doesn't he see that the guy can't throw a damn strike? Because it can't be a surprise when he comes into the game and he can't get the ball over the plate. Because he has to be throwing the same way in the bullpen. All right, it doesn't change from the walk to the bullpen to the mound. It won't change that way, man. He has to be sucking in the bullpen. And when they tell him that, and they tell Jeremy Hefner that, you know what Jeremy Hefner hears? Oh yeah, he's good to go. He's good to go, Buck. Bring him in, no problem. He's good to go. He's throwing the ball well. He's just not throwing strikes. He forgets.
Rodriguez's favorite pitching coach.
Oh, dude. Listen, producer Joe knows who Jar Jar Hefner is, Trust me.
Jar Jar Hefner.
Jar Jar Hefner, the worst character in Star Wars.
Jar Jar to me, Hefner. That's it. Jar Jar to me, Hefner.
Hefner. At least yesterday he came out and he talked to the pitcher for a minute and calmed him down. You actually did your job instead of standing next to Buck and shaking your head and rolling your eyes. Oh my God. Why don't you just go to the mound, loser?
What did you think of Bickford's stuff? Because he froze the one dude on a fastball right down the middle. Obviously not
Yeah,
looking
well,
fast player, but
he's a little quirky when he throws,
Mhm.
and when he throws, it looks like he's throwing up a little bit. Like his motion looks like he's throwing up. So his fastball is not 99 to 100; it's 94. But with upwards movement, it's hard to hit 94. And the kid was amped, man. The kid was amped up. Big, tall kid, comes off the mound, another foot closer to you. He's throwing
Yep.
94. That 94 looks like 97. It plays, man. Sometimes having guts and having fire in your belly and being a player and competing hard, sometimes that sort of helps you win the battle, especially when I was so glad he struck that guy out because that's the guy that
Hell
hit the
yeah.
home run in the first inning, and he was doing all this. Oh,
Yep.
let's do all that nonsense. I'm so sick of that nonsense. We
He
need to
and
start
and
drilling
that
people.
kid got he got the crowd
Mhm.
fired up too. The crowd was in it yesterday also.
Why not?
Screw you, Cubs. Screw you. You think you're gonna have a good year? Stroman's gonna waltz on in here, take
Back,
2 out of 3 for the
back
Mets.
to Chicago. Go
Out of
eat your
here.
crappy pizza.
Your
Okay,
soup.
that's not real pizza. Go eat
It's
that
soup.
soup. Get a
All right,
little.
let's talk. John Stewart pizza. Google it. YouTube that clip. It's
Oh yeah,
it's great.
absolutely. Perfect.
All right, upcoming series is a series that was supposed to have a whole lot of meaning, but it would be nice to play a little bit of spoiler here. Braves come to town about 19 and a half games up on Yo Mets. Let's get through.
Still have a shot. We still have a shot,
Got a shot.
Farace.
Got
Where are we
him
at
right
in the
where
wild
we
card?
want 'em.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think we're still 7 out,
Seven?
6 in the loss column.
Unbelievable.
Oh my God! I still look at the loss column on the wild card.
You
I
are
need help.
6.
No, you don't. No, you don't. It's fair that you do that, Joe. It's really fair. Why not? There's still almost 2 months to go. I mean, a month and a half, let's just say. 7 games? I don't know. Few teams could lose. You never know.
tempering expectations. Spring training,
That's
we were
all.
winning it all and starting a dynasty. Now, I would truly be happy. I don't even want them to play 500. I want them to play some inspired ball, like you're playing for your job, like you're playing for pride. You're playing the Braves this weekend. Get yourself up for that series. I gotta mute before I.
Something
Yeah, I
happened.
thought so. Too long.
Yeah.
Too long. I got 10 seconds max before I gotta jump out.
Get it out.
I know it. I know once I pass the 10-second mark. Yeah. No. Here. Let me. No.
Okay, wake him up. No. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, Rodriguez back. All right.
What's up, guys?
Glad you have him back there. Now, this goes back to Keith Hernandez's school of thought. Just let's have a little fun. Really quick. Let's say the Mets kept their
always do.
team. Yes. Let's say the Mets kept their team together. The
Mhm.
teams ahead of them, and let's say they went 5-4, 5-2 during that stretch or whatever. These are the teams ahead of them.
You're such a Mets
Hold on.
fan at your core.
Yes, I am.
You just can't help yourself.
The
Go ahead.
Padres have lost 4 straight. You got Soto coming out saying the team has quit. That's a nightmare over there.
Mhm.
Arizona ahead of the Mets. They have lost 8 straight. Could have caught them. Cincinnati has lost 8 out of 10. Hey, Boulay, how's that Cincinnati bandwagon coming along?
All right, Boulay. Why don't you stay on it? Right into the end.
I got one. The Cubs have lost a couple out of 2 or 3, but they've been okay. The Marlins have lost 7 out of 10. The Marlins have a worse run differential than us, and they're 8 games ahead of us.
Winning all year. They've been playing well all year. You build up that cushion, right?
Yeah.
They're still not going to make the playoffs, but
I don't like any of these teams, by the way. So it's not like I'm rooting for one or the other. But Philly is in first of the wild card. San Fran, screw them. Miami, screw them. The Cubs, screw you, Stroman, you ass. Cincinnati, I guess I don't have any bad feeling for them. But the other teams, screw them all. Screw them all. All right. Let's get to this this series and what the pitching matchups are going to be. Tomorrow night, 7:00. Charlie Morton, who's 10-10 this year, 3.86 ERA, against Tyler McGill, 6-5, 5.45 ERA. That's the first game. Saturday is a doubleheader. Look at that. There's no pitching matchups at all scheduled. And then Sunday, we don't have anybody. And Chirinos and I'm alone. Chirinos for Atlanta, 4.83 ERA. So really, we've only got what do we got? 2 pitchers announced. Are we getting swept, producer Joe?
Swept? No.
Are we splitting? This lineup is ridiculous.
No.
What's happening?
No. We're taking 3 out of 4.
Oh shit! All right, I'll sign up for that.
We're gonna win 3 out of 4. The kids are gonna play like they wanna win. They wanna stay. Morton. Who do they got going after Morton tomorrow night?
Nobody. It doesn't. They don't have anybody.
Oh.
And neither do we.
We have McGill, and that's it. I thought you said we had 2.
We have McGill, and no, we only have 1. They have 2. Chirinos and Morton.
Yeah, we're gonna win.
There it is.
3 out of 4.
Let's do it.
Right.
3 out of 4, baby.
All right. No, I stand by my prediction.
We're gonna do it.
Hey, I said we were gonna sweep the Cubs. We came close. We
did, and I would have loved to see the stupid look on Stroman. Stroman was getting all excited when they were trying to come back in the 9th inning yesterday. Shut him down.
And boom.
And there we go. Rodriguez is back. Rodriguez fell asleep so hard that the connection was lost.
Yeah. That's exactly what happened.
Producer Joe's prediction for this weekend series is the Mets win 3 out of 4 from the Braves. What say you, Rodriguez?
Come on. I can't even make that. I can't even get close to that prediction with a straight face. I love my Mets, but if I were to make a prediction, the best case scenario for me is that they take 2 out of 4. Is that they split the series.
Split.
That's the best case scenario. I mean,
2 of the 4 games are on national TV.
I mean, who's pitching? Who's pitching for us?
We don't.
Tyler.
We only have Tyler on Friday, and then the rest are not.
And
not
TBD.
Set.
TBD.
Yeah. And the Braves have Morton and Chirinos bookending the series.
Come on, dude. They're killing everybody. Let's not be crazy.
Morton. Not Norton. Morton. You have a little face. It's funny. Funny. You have a little face. Funny.
I said Morton, not Norton.
I said Norton.
Oh, well, there you go.
I was going Norton. I find his lack of faith disturbing, Rodriguez. That's producer Joe has to say about you. All right. Well, here's where let's pick up the faith here as we go against the Pirates, who only have a half game worse record than us right now. That's all TBD also. So here we go. Remember, let's rewind back to 3 years. What was it? The shortened season? Every friggin' game was TBD, man. We could never make any predictions based on actual pitchers.
Unbelievable. We have starters that can go 3.5 innings. Yeah, they're great. We young 25, 26-year-old guys that can only pitch 3 innings. I mean, why even call them a starter? We're
going back to the quality start segment again. Hold on, I gotta get a snoring sound. Hold on a minute.
Shut up!
Oh wait, I thought that said snore. My bad.
Yeah.
I'm glad you woke up to listen to what we were saying. Thanks.
McNeil hit a home run yesterday after he tried the first time.
He was trying all game. He's been trying for like 3 games already.
Freaking McNeil, man.
Come on, man. Just hit the ball to the opposite field and shut up.
Yeah.
Trying to be a hitter.
Yeah. All right. So I think that covers everything for this week, my friend.
Yeah. What do you think is going to happen today? What do you think is going to happen today? You think we're going to do great today? You think we're gonna win a game today?
I think we're definitely not going to lose today.
I think so too. See,
But they had
I
that.
can be
Oh
positive
wait,
today that they won't lose.
we did not. There's one more thing we got to talk about, and that's the guests that they've had yesterday.
Oh,
in
fantastic!
Hank Azaria and the captain David Wright, who I'm wearing his jersey today,
Wow.
both up in the booth, and they were both great. I thought that the joking around between David Wright and Keith Hernandez, it was hilarious. How remember back in the day, he said that he would have batted 8th in that lineup. Hey Taylor,
He said 7th.
Or
He said 7th.
well, no, but a long time ago, and then or yeah, I think it was 8th, but now he bumped him up to 2nd.
Well, I remember I thought he had said
And Juan
7th,
Samuel 8th,
and now he put him to 2nd. Now, I thought he said 7th for for David
he said Juan
Wright.
Samuel's batting 8th.
No, he said not Juan Samuel. Rafael Santana's batting 8th.
Santana, yes,
Rafael
yeah,
Santana's batting because David Wright told him he would probably bat 7th or 8th, or probably lower
right.
on his team. He goes, no, Rafael Santana bats 8th, and that's a fact, you know. But David Wright could have. Absolutely, with his talent level and his stats, yeah, he could have definitely hit
296
I mean,
career hitter.
I did like Wally Backman hitting 300 at that second spot, stealing bases and setting the table. Yeah, that would have been nice. That would have been nice. Right after Gary Carter, he bats.
Oh,
Ooh,
can you imagine?
sick. Oh no, right after
Captain.
Strawberry,
What a
make it
captain,
lefty
David
righty,
Wright. My
even
God.
better. No, but he wouldn't be the captain though.
No,
He wouldn't be the
no,
captain.
not back then. No.
Not back then.
But between listening to Azaria, who's a celebrity who can obviously intelligently speak about the Mets. He's been to 12 games this year. He watches every game. So
He's a true fan.
And they cannot promote anything that he has ever done due to the writer's strike. So he like the conversation is strictly baseball, which I'm fine with. But yeah, so that's the deal with that.
Yeah,
and I like the way
you could tell his heart was broken. He wanted to talk about the Mets and really get information from these guys, but he was so heartbroken, like any of us would be.
Yep. And then funny how they said, well, how come Ronnie always has to get up? And if you look at Keith Hernandez, Keith Hernandez was like, what do you think? I'm gonna stand up?
Because I'm the real captain. You see the difference? You see the difference there, right? The captain doesn't stand up.
Well, he's also got a lot of fake body parts at this stage. Fake knee, fake hip. So probably not the best for him to do that anyway.
No, he's 70.
He's about to turn 70.
70? Is he 70? Gotta be 70, right?
Oh, wait.
I thought he was older. Dude, I thought he was older.
He's had a lot of surgeries. Makes him feel older.
Wow.
Who else can we get on here? What? Have Reyes get in there and rap?
Do it every. Oh no. No.
Hey, Lenny Dykstra right next to. Let's see if Darling stands up for him.
Right. Listen, Reyes rapping is just like producer Joe coming on. Okay, any more than 15 seconds, you're gonna pass out because you're gonna fall asleep. Because it's the same. It's like.
Now I have a monologue prepared for the end when Farace asked me for my closing thoughts.
Okay.
I have it prepared. Now I'm going to read it. No, not now. No, not now. No, I already did. I had it ready, but now I'm going to read it.
You read it again?
No.
Read it again before you read it again.
That's not my closing thoughts.
No, but they always have Seinfeld in there. But who else comes to these games? They should bring Chris Rock. Bring Chris Rock in there.
Bring Chris Rock. Method Man, I just found out, was a Met fan and a Jet fan. So you bring all the celebrity true, Mets fans. Those. Bring them up. It'll be fun. You know what? Azaria's got nothing to do. He's got no job. Bring him on every other day. Let him do. Put him
in the stands. Do that stuff.
Let him do Put him in the stands.
Oh,
let him do.
I see where you're going. Yep.
Let him do. Let him do an inning. as Brock Meyer. Oh my
Yes.
God.
How
Gar-
great
Gar-
would that be?
Gary can stand for a few minutes and let Hank Azaria do Brock Meyer. Gary can go do a doo-doo or have a drink, whatever he needs to do for a couple of innings. Can you imagine Brock Meyer, Keith
I'd pay
Hernandez
to watch
in the
that.
same booth?
I'd pay to
Oh
watch
my
that.
God.
Awesome. That's an idea. That's yes.
Mhm.
Let's make it happen. All right. So I think that's it. I think that was our last topic of the day. That's a fun one. Love listening to these guys just chit chat about it. It's cool to hear how a celebrity is as a Mets fan. Just as disappointed as us, just as pessimistic as us.
100%. Yeah.
That just shows Met fans from a hurt emotional standpoint, we're all built that same way.
100%,
However,
bro.
up here we're a little bit different. Some of us.
Some of
Adam
us.
Sandler, Kevin James. He
Kevin James.
had that
There you go.
that video that he did for the big board. Yeah,
There's a lot of Brooklyn guys
There's a ton
that'll
of them.
come on, man. A lot of Brooklyn and Queens guys.
and if you run out, hello, you got us.
Bring them back again. Oh, well, listen, that would be a lot of fun. I'd be so nice.
Is producer Joe allowed to come?
No,
No. There. All right.
Wow, just like that, man. No hesitation. No. Clip
All
that.
right.
Clip that at 5120. 5120.
Absolutely
No.
That's a clip. That's a nice clip. All right.
Oh,
Let's
man,
go
I'm
round
not-
robin over here for some final thoughts. Rodriguez, what you got?
It would be fantastic if these guys beat up on the Braves, or at least take
Yes.
3 out of 4. I'm
That's some
all
pride.
with the hope. I'm all with the hope of producer Joe. I'm all there, man. However, reality is a great series will be 2 out of 4. And let the rookies play. That's all I'm saying. Even though they're sucking and they're not understanding things, you have coaches for that, man. Buck, start being a real manager. Start being tough with these guys. Don't worry about Lindor and the other guys. Be a
Yeah.
real manager. Toughen up with these guys. All I'm saying is, I just want to watch the Mets play ball. Let's play some ball, Mets. Let's go. Let
Taylor
the
Swift
rookies
is a Mets
play.
fan. Dom says Taylor
Taylor-
Swift.
Okay, she can sit on in between us on the show.
Don't get her too close to Keith Hernandez. I don't know what's going on.
Oh no, she'll be pregnant in 5 minutes.
Producer Joe, what you got, man?
No. Let's go Mets. They're still fun to watch. I mean, expectations have been tempered greatly, even over the last 2 weeks since our last show. And that's okay. I'm not disappointed. I'm optimistic about the future, and I would like to see the kids get a chance. And Alvarez is fun to watch, man. He's really, really fun to watch. Where it used to be like DeGrom was the show that everybody had to see when he was pitching, or Matt Harvey, or it's fun to watch that kid every game. He's doing it and playing the right way and with heart and smart. You see him run out to the pitcher on that, when the pitcher was about to balk and get a clock violation when he ran out at the end of the game. And
Yes.
whatever. Steve is gone, so yeah.
I mentioned that earlier. Let's go Mets.
Let's go Mets. And yeah.
Made a whole show. Oh, yes, that's right. Well, on our way out here, my closing thoughts are new Mets top 5 rankings for the minor leagues. Number 1 right now, the catcher Kevin Parada. He's
Is he number 1? I thought Acuña's little brother took number 1.
This is updated prospect rankings. He's number 2. He's number 2. So I mean, Parada, as long as Alvarez continues to do what he's doing,
Yeah, but he
as
profiles
he-
as a hitter. he profiles as a hitter, so he's gonna come up and play some other position or become
Maybe
a
DH.
DH. Mhm.
DH, baby. All right, number 2 is Acuna's brother, projected for next year, for the majors 2024.
Second base.
Yep, exactly. Ronnie Mauricio is number 3.
Right
Drew
field.
Gilbert, who was part of the deal. Jet Williams, both of those 4 and 5. So
Right field.
yes, Gilbert is, whatever corner outfielder you want to do. Jet Williams is a little bit further out, projected for 2026. He's only 19, and he's a shortstop right now. Maybe a few years down the road, Lindor bows out, goes second base or whatever. I don't know. Don't take offense to that, Lindor.
Or he's the guy that goes to the Angels.
Exactly. And that's a cliffhanger.
Mhm.
Stupid Angels. All right, that'll do it for us this week. Join us next week when we talk about how the Mets took 3 out of 4 from the Braves, then swept the Pirates, and now are just 3 games out of that third wild card spot.
Wow.
Until
and then
then,
you can say you can say what you say again.
yes. Until then, let's go Mets.
You know.
Peace out, everybody.
Put it in the boat!